Hello, and welcome to my midterm presentation. Today, the topic we're going to dive into is the incentive. What is the incentive, people ask? It is the incentive of students that decided to torture themselves by choosing electrical engineering. My name is Sean, and let's get started. So, what's the decision behind the 99% of students who chose to study electrical engineering? So, a disclaimer, there's no stats, there's no facts about anything, uh, data to support this, but this is just based on my experience, my interaction with my friends and classmates. So, why do they actually choose electrical engineering, right? I divided them into three categories, and that is money, interest, and reputation, which is just to be cool. So, first, money, aka salary. The entry level of the salary for 34K to 50K, and for masters is 50K to 80K plus, which means that, let me emphasize, this is just an entry level, but so by time and experience the salary will go up exponentially. This is actually a fact. There's research behind it, and this is actually the real salary in Taiwan. So for the second reason is curiosity. We all know that the world is evolving around AI, and AI requires memory, which requires hardware, which is made and studied by electrical engineer. So we could get the privilege to see the underlayers of how AI works technically. Yes. And the last reason is just to look cool. Okay. We all got the same Asian parents who likes to brag about other people's children like it's their business. Yeah, thanks to these people. If you wonder what or why I chose this major, yes, it's because I was curious. I was the kind of kid who asked questions about everything, when, why, and how, until my parents would get a duct tape to shut my mouth. So, electrical engineering is the base layer of every technology existing now. For example, like from AC or like keyboard, laptop, or even dispenser. There's like a small system on chip, PCB, a control system, which controls them or which allows them to connect to electricity. So it's me and my friends at the first year of university talking to each other right before the first class. I said those famous last words, which is, how hard could it be? Right? Well, I'm wrong. Never in my life I have seen something so complicated, detailed, and words that are not meant for human to read in the same page. Okay, the right cat was literally our reaction when we saw this circuit. I remember this class so well. It's called Electronic Circuit Design. Can you guess what this inhuman drawing is all about? It is the sensor for the toilet for males, the urinal. So when a guy wants to go to the toilet, you get close to the urinal and there's like a sensor, right? Yes, this is a sensor. Activates for 3 seconds for the water to go out when the people get close, and after finishing, when the people gets further, the sensor detects it and sends a signal to let the water flow for 5 seconds to flush the urinal down. But the best part of being an engineer is the hands-on experience. There's a lot of experiment from digital boards called FPGA to getting to know the voltages and currents of a circuit board through connecting wires on a breadboard. Well, despite the stress, this experience is priceless and I would never trade it with anything. Through all the bitterness, there's always a dessert to end the meal, right? I have learned hundreds of lessons, mindsets, attitudes, how I adapt, and many more. From research, data analysis, AI integration for my hard skills, and for my soft skills, I learn by time accumulated across the years, which is natural common sense, control under pressure, and time management. I ended this presentation with the irony. the irony behind this meme. Rowan Atkinson, which is known for Mr. Bean, has a master's degree in electrical engineering. Who thought of it, right? Who became successful being a comedian. Thank you for listening.